Welcome to Legacy Lost, where we bring you the most impactful and unforgettable stories from around the world. Today, we remember the lives of remarkable individuals whose legacies continue to inspire and resonate. From iconic musicians to trailblazing activists, join us as we celebrate their extraordinary contributions and bid farewell to those who have left an indelible mark on our lives. Stay tuned for a journey through their incredible stories. Leonard Riggio passed away at age 80. Leonard Riggio, a pioneering figure in the bookselling industry, passed away at age 80. Known as the mastermind behind the Barnes & Noble empire, Riggio's vision transformed the way Americans interacted with books and bookstores. His contributions revolutionized the retail landscape, making books more accessible to millions and creating a cultural hub through his iconic bookstores. Born on February 28, 1941, in Brooklyn, New York, Riggio grew up in a working-class Italian-American family. From a young age, he developed a deep love for reading and education. He attended New York University, where he worked part-time at the university's bookstore. It was there that Riggio first saw the inefficiencies in the textbook market, inspiring him to open his own bookstore aimed at providing affordable textbooks to students. In 1965, at just 24, Riggio opened the Student Book Exchange, SBX, which quickly became a success. In 1971, Riggio made a bold move by purchasing a struggling bookstore in Manhattan, Barnes & Noble. At the time, Barnes & Noble was a small store with limited reach, but Riggio had big plans. He expanded the company, building large bookstores with vast selections of books and offering customers a comfortable environment to browse, read, and attend events. Under his leadership, Barnes & Noble became the largest bookstore chain in the United States, synonymous with the joy of reading. Riggio pioneered the concept of the superstore long before it became popular in retail. His vision went beyond just selling books. He wanted to create a space where people could gather, relax, and discover new literature. He introduced in-store cafes, comfortable seating, and sections dedicated to different genres, making the experience more than just a transaction. Riggio believed bookstores could be cultural institutions, and his innovations helped elevate Barnes & Noble to that status. However, Riggio's journey wasn't without challenges. As the internet and e-commerce took over the retail world, Barnes & Noble faced tough competition from online giants like Amazon. Riggio's response was to diversify the company's offerings and focus on ebooks and digital content. He launched the Nook e-reader in 2009, aiming to compete in the digital book space. While the Nook struggled to compete with Amazon's Kindle, it demonstrated Riggio's adaptability in an ever-changing market. Beyond his business achievements, Riggio was known for his philanthropy. He donated millions of dollars to educational causes, particularly those focused on literacy and public education. His belief in the power of books to transform lives was reflected in his charitable work, and he frequently supported scholarships and literacy programs in underserved communities. His contributions to education and literacy have left a lasting impact on the lives of countless individuals. Riggio retired from Barnes & Noble in 2016, but his influence on the retail world and the book industry continued to be felt long after his departure. By the time of his retirement, Barnes & Noble had over 600 stores across the United States, a testament to his vision and leadership. Despite the rise of digital media, Riggio always believed in the enduring value of physical books and the importance of fostering a love of reading. In his later years, Riggio remained active in business and philanthropy, though he spent more time with his family. He was a private man, but his contributions to the literary world made him a public figure beloved by many. His death marks the end of an era in bookselling, but his legacy lives on through the company he built and the countless readers he inspired. Leonard Riggio's life was one of innovation, passion, and dedication. His belief in the transformative power of books reshaped the industry and enriched the lives of millions. As we remember him, we honor a man whose impact on the literary world will be felt for generations to come. Betty Halbreich, passed away at age 95. Betty Halbreich, a legendary figure in the world of fashion and personal shopping, passed away at the age of 95. As the longtime personal shopper for Bergdorf Goodman in New York City, Betty became a beacon of style and grace, advising celebrities, socialites, and everyday clients alike. Her career spanned over 4 decades, and her approach to fashion was nothing short of iconic. Born in 1927 in Chicago, Betty Halbreich came from a privileged background. She was raised in a well-off Jewish family, enjoying the luxuries of high society from an early age. Despite the comfortable life she lived, Betty never had her eyes set on fame or fashion. Her introduction to the world of high fashion came only after she moved to New York City in the 1950s with her husband. Unfortunately, after a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, Betty found herself starting over in her 40s with 2 children to support. In 1976, Betty took a position at Bergdorf Goodman. What started as a small job became her life's calling. Betty created Bergdorf's personal shopping service, offering one-on-one fashion advice and curated wardrobes to clients. Her ability to understand what people wanted, often better than they knew themselves, made her indispensable to her clients. Celebrities, including Sarah Jessica Parker and Meryl Streep, counted on Betty for her fashion wisdom. Halbreich was known for her candid and blunt style of advising. She had an intuitive understanding of body shapes and what would flatter her clients, offering advice that was not only practical but also heartfelt. Her motto was simple: fashion should serve the individual, not the other way around. She believed that every person, regardless of their size, shape, or wealth, deserved to look and feel their best. In 2014, Betty published her memoir, I'll Drink to That, A Life in Style, with a Twist, which chronicled her life, career, and thoughts on fashion. The book offered readers a glimpse into her world and became a bestseller. Betty's sharp wit and no-nonsense approach resonated with readers, just as it had with her clients for decades. Over the years, Betty Halbreich became more than just a personal shopper. She became an icon in her own right. Her life was featured in the documentary Scatter My Ashes at Bergdorf's, which gave viewers a behind-the-scenes look at her work and influence. Betty's legacy wasn't just about clothes, it was about empowerment. She had the ability to make people feel confident, glamorous, and themselves. Though she officially retired from Bergdorf Goodman in her 90s, Betty remained active in the fashion community. Her influence extended far beyond her job title, as she was often sought after for interviews, fashion commentary, and as a source of inspiration for many aspiring designers and stylists. Her contributions to the fashion industry cannot be overstated. In her later years, Halbreich reflected on the evolution of fashion and the rise of fast fashion, lamenting the loss of craftsmanship and individuality in modern styles. Nonetheless, she remained hopeful that personal style would always persevere in a world of trends. Betty Halbreich's death marks the end of an era in personal shopping, but her philosophy, that fashion is a tool for self-expression, will live on. She changed the way people viewed fashion, helping them understand that clothes are not just fabric, they're a way of defining and empowering oneself. Bob Carr passed away at age 82. Bob Carr, a respected figure in Australian politics and public service, passed away at age 82. Known for his diplomatic acumen and long-standing commitment to public policy, Carr's career spanned both state and national leadership roles, leaving a lasting legacy on Australia's political landscape. Born in 1947 in Sydney, New South Wales, Carr grew up in a modest family, nurturing a deep interest in history, politics, and the arts from an early age. He attended Matraville High School and later studied history at the University of New South Wales. His passion for public service was evident early on, and he began his career as a journalist before transitioning into politics in the 1970s. In 1983, Carr was elected to the New South Wales Legislative Assembly, representing the seat of Maroubra for the Labour Party. His rise in the political ranks was steady, and by 1995, he became the Premier of New South Wales, a position he held for a record-breaking decade. Under his leadership, the state saw significant reforms in environmental protection, transport, and education. Carr's government was particularly noted for its environmental policies, including the establishment of new national parks and a commitment to reducing greenhouse gas emissions, an issue close to his heart. One of Carr's most significant achievements was his advocacy for education reform. He invested heavily in public education, ensuring that schools in disadvantaged areas received greater support. His belief that education was the key to social mobility drove many of his policies, and his work in this area remains a cornerstone of his legacy. In 2012, Carr took his political expertise to the national stage when he was appointed Minister for Foreign Affairs in the Australian government. In this role, he represented Australia on the international front, engaging in diplomacy with countries worldwide and advocating for human rights, regional stability, and international cooperation. His tenure as foreign minister was marked by his pragmatic approach to foreign policy and his strong stance on issues like climate change and international law. Carr was also an avid writer and commentator. He authored several books, including his memoir Run for Your Life and the acclaimed My Reading Life, where he shared his deep love for literature and history. His passion for books and intellectual discourse remained central throughout his life, often influencing his political vision. Beyond his work in politics, Bob Carr was deeply committed to cultural and environmental causes. He served as an ambassador for numerous organizations dedicated to conservation and the arts, and he was a vocal advocate for Australia's diverse cultural heritage. His commitment to preserving the country's natural beauty and cultural richness was evident in his policy decisions and public speeches. Carr was a staunch advocate for the arts, believing that cultural investment was crucial for a vibrant and inclusive society. In his later years, Carr retired from active politics but continued to influence public discourse through his writings and speeches. He remained a respected voice in debates on climate change, international relations, and education reform. His insights and perspectives were sought after by media outlets and think tanks, and his legacy as a thoughtful and dedicated public servant endured long after his retirement. Carr's death marks the end of a remarkable career that spanned over 4 decades of public service. His impact on New South Wales and Australian politics is significant, and his contributions to environmental conservation and education reform have left an indelible mark on the country. Bob Carr's legacy will be remembered for his dedication to advancing public policy, his commitment to cultural and environmental causes, and his role in shaping Australia's place on the global stage. Mike Lynch passed away at age 77. Mike Lynch, a cherished figure in the world of competitive sports and coaching, passed away at age 77. Renowned for his exceptional contributions to the field of athletics, Lynch's career as a coach and mentor left an enduring impact on the sports community, particularly in gymnastics. Born on June 15, 1947, in Boston, Massachusetts, Mike Lynch was drawn to gymnastics from a young age. His athleticism and dedication to the sport were evident early on, and he excelled as a competitive gymnast throughout his youth. Lynch's passion for gymnastics led him to pursue coaching, where he made significant strides in developing young talent and promoting the sport at both the collegiate and professional levels. Lynch's coaching career began in the 1970s, and he quickly gained a reputation for his innovative training methods and his ability to inspire athletes to reach their full potential. He was known for his meticulous attention to detail and his ability to tailor his coaching approach to each gymnast's unique strengths and weaknesses. His dedication to his athletes was unwavering, and he played a pivotal role in shaping the careers of many successful gymnasts. In addition to his coaching achievements, Lynch was instrumental in promoting gymnastics at the grassroots level. He worked tirelessly to establish programs that introduced young athletes to the sport, and provided them with opportunities to develop their skills. His efforts to increase participation in gymnastics helped foster a new generation of athletes and contributed to the sport's growth and popularity. Lynch's influence extended beyond his immediate coaching environment. He was a respected figure in the gymnastics community, known for his contributions to the development of coaching techniques and his involvement in various professional organizations. His work helped elevate the standards of gymnastics coaching and set a high bar for excellence in the field. Tragically, Lynch's career was cut short when he was diagnosed with a debilitating illness in the late 2000s. Despite his health challenges, he continued to support and mentor his athletes, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to the sport he loved. His courage and resilience in the face of adversity were a testament to his character and dedication. Mike Lynch's passing is a profound loss to the world of gymnastics and sports coaching. His legacy lives on through the athletes he mentored, the programs he developed, and the impact he had on the gymnastics community. Lynch's contributions to the sport will be remembered with gratitude and respect, and his influence will continue to inspire future generations of athletes and coaches. Johnny Gaudreau passed away at age 31. Johnny Gaudreau, a celebrated name in the world of professional hockey, passed away at the age of 31. Known for his electrifying skills on the ice and his charismatic personality, Gaudreau's career as a hockey player left a lasting impression on the sport and its fans. Born on August 13, 1993, in Salem, New Jersey, Johnny Gaudreau showed an early aptitude for hockey. He grew up playing the sport with a passion and dedication that quickly set him apart from his peers. His talent was evident during his youth and high school years, and he was soon recruited to play at the collegiate level. Gaudreau's college career at Boston College was marked by extraordinary success. He was a standout player for the Eagles, earning numerous accolades and leading his team to several championships. His impressive performances on the ice caught the attention of NHL scouts, and in 2014, he was drafted by the Calgary Flames. In the NHL, Gaudreau made an immediate impact. Known for his speed, agility, and exceptional playmaking abilities, he quickly established himself as one of the league's premier forwards. His skillful stick handling and creative offensive play made him a fan favorite and a key player for the Flames. Throughout his career, Gaudreau earned multiple All-Star selections and was praised for his contributions to the team's success. Off the ice, Gaudreau was known for his humility and generosity. He was actively involved in charitable work and community outreach, using his platform to support various causes and make a positive impact on the lives of others. His commitment to giving back and his genuine connection with fans endeared him to many. Tragically, Gaudreau's promising career was cut short when he passed away unexpectedly. The news of his death was met with shock and sorrow from the hockey community and his legions of fans. Tributes poured in from teammates, coaches, and admirers who celebrated his contributions to the sport and his character as a person. Johnny Gaudreau's passing is a tremendous loss to the world of hockey. His legacy lives on through his remarkable achievements on the ice and the positive impact he had on those around him. Gaudreau's memory will be cherished by fans and fellow players alike, and his influence on the sport will be remembered with fondness and respect. Thank you for watching Legacy Lost. We hope you enjoyed this tribute to the lives and legacies of these remarkable individuals. If you found their stories as compelling as we did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unforgettable content. Join us next time as we continue to honor and remember those who have made a lasting impact. Until then, take care and keep celebrating the memorable ends of extraordinary lives.